And that wraps up another classic dumpster fire edition of Face. Thank you, Jeff and Gavin, for always being so wonderful and hilarious. You two really killed it this episode. I want to thank the brains behind this operation, Nick and Eric. This show would be a much lesser version of itself without the two of you. And I most importantly want to thank you, the listener. In a world of a billion podcasts, the fact that you've chosen to spend this time with us is greatly appreciated. Without you, there is no us. This is getting long-winded, so I'll just close this by saying if you enjoy the show and haven't subscribed, please do so. Also, please leave the show a positive rating and a review. Both of those things are a huge help in growing the show. Thank you so much for your support. Have a wonderful day.
All right, well, that's about as much fucking and facing as I think I can handle for 1 week. So with that, I guess if you enjoyed this, and I hope you did, if you're still listening, you must not have hated. You're either Andrew's mom or you didn't hate it. So if you could like and subscribe, leave us a review. Believe it or not, that stuff matters, especially in this crowded podcast world where there's more than 1 million podcasts, and ours is named Face.
But leave it on Yelp.
Yeah, leave it on Yelp even. The odds are stacked against this. So if you could leave a review and give us a good rating on Spotify or iTunes or wherever the fuck it is you listen to podcasts, we would really, really appreciate it. And I highly recommend you follow Andrew's Twitter because you'll see a lot of this stuff happening live, and that's at Andrew Panton, ANDREWPANTON. Well, is there anything else we need to cover today, boys, or have we fucked our faces enough?
Yeah, I feel like we covered a lot.
Yeah.
I say get in, get out. Time is limited.
All right, well, I'm going to get out then. I'm going to go do other shit. I'll see you guys in a week.
Hey, who are you?
My name was Jeff Ramsey, and this was this fucking show we do. What's it called? Face. You are... That was where you say I was Gavin Free.
Oh.
You asked who I was. You asked who I was, and I fucking instantly, I jumped to attention. I ask who you are, and you're like,
I was reading what Eric wrote, and I was throwing, because I don't want to do what Eric told me to do. I want you to do it. So I said, you know, throw it to you, and then you threw it back to me. I wasn't expecting it. I'm Gavin.
I'm Andrew.
If you enjoyed this podcast, or maybe if you hated it, but there's somebody in your life who you hate more than the podcast, and you want to spread misery their way, tell them about our podcast. Tell them they'll like it. Tell a friend or an enemy. Like and subscribe. Leave us a review on iTunes or Spotify or any of that nonsense. I feel a bit like a heel saying all this stuff. I usually make fun of other podcasters for doing it, but unfortunately it is... I'm going to cut all this. I don't know. I'm tired. It's been a long week.
It's been a long week.
It has been a very long week.
I got a bloody mental day tomorrow.
Do you have a mental day?
Yeah.
A lot of recordings?
All damn day.
How about you, Andrew?
I'm in the process of a move. I might not have a desk, so I'm figuring that out.
Do you wake up every day and then like the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I check the turnip prices, obviously in Animal Crossing.
Is this still the podcast?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. We're ending in a second. Is the first thing you do check your Garfield times? I just think
the shittiest ending ever. It didn't end.
It's not in. Eric's losing his mind in the chat. All right, this
Here's how I feel about turnips, right? There's no middle ground. At the beginning of the week, I'm like, I got plenty of time. There's no day where I'm like, I should get my shit together. It goes from like, I got plenty of time to, shit, I'm running out of time to sell these turnips.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I start to get scared on Tuesday night.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit. It's the, I got to shift some turnips tonight.
Dude, I sold at 604 this week.
Did you really?
Yeah, one of Emily's friends has her island in the southern hemisphere was 604. So
damn,
shit.
Woo.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, do that. Face. Love you guys.
What an ending.
That's gotta be. That's.
You just started talking about turnips. You did. Could you imagine if you were listening to a podcast and they were ending and they're like, yeah, like and subscribe. Yeah. So what do you do in the morning? Do you turnips?
Here we go. We got some gentle coaching from Eric. It's time to end the podcast. We're gonna do it smoothly. This has been a face production. I have been your facer, Jeff Ramsey. With me, as always, Gavin Free and Andrew Payne. That sounds like the beginning of face.
No, just end it!
It doesn't say any of that!
No, you know.
Why did I say all that stuff? You didn't tell
You
us
guys
to!
in the turnip market this week?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I took the day off.
Guys.
I took that week off turnips, and my fucking girlfriend's sister has 359 today.
Dude, mine went wrong. Apparently, white chocolate is not a chocolate.
I'm late for a meeting now.
White chocolate doesn't contain. It doesn't
Guys.
contain coke. It doesn't contain chocolate solids. That's why it's
What
not
is
chocolate.
chocolate solids?
But keep it to
Are they
yourself because
chocolate
you'll
liquids?
break up relationships. It's not good. You'll end friendships. White chocolate's not something to fuck around with. Also, shout out to White
Cocoa
Chocolate,
solids.
one of the best passers in the history of the NBA. Yeah. Hey, if you like this podcast, do a review thing. Eric said that everybody should review it and review all of the faces that they did in their life or something, and give 6 stars out of 5, and tell all of your friends and enemies and teachers and people that you run. If you ever have a bad experience at a fast food restaurant, tell them about face.
Follow Eric on Twitter.
No, you don't have to do it. Here, hang on just a second.
Did you just end the recording?
Hey guys, if you give me 2 seconds, I'm just wrapping up this other podcast. So I'll be in this meeting in 2 seconds. I'm just letting you know. I just wanted to jump right in. Okay, there you go. So very late for this meeting. Thanks, guys.
All right, let's see you guys next week. Oh, if you go to church, tell God, whatever your God is. If it's any of them, just tell your God about face. We really want to get him involved or her. Maybe there'll be a guest someday. We can talk about all the terrible things they've done to me in my life, and then the end.
You're really
If
starting
you
at the top.
shave your beard, is
End
it
this.
a new beard or a
this podcast.
continuation of the old beard?
Guys.
Yeah, all right, fuck it. I want to go watch Dunston Checks In.
We should watch it. We should watch it together.
Yeah, all right, let's stop doing this. Let's go do that.
You want to end the podcast?
Without Eric here, I think he's probably in a meeting getting yelled at for something else. I'm going to try to... all right, I'm going to get it. This concludes another episode of the Face Podcast. I have been your host, Jeff Ramsey, and with me, Andrew Panton and Gavin Free. Nobody likes them, but that's okay. They continue to live in my shadow. That's fine. Thanks for listening. If you like it, please rate and review it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts or whatever the fuck that is. And if you don't like it, still review it. Stick it to the man. Don't let them tell you that...
I lost him.
Yes, so did I. This is the best intro or exit we've ever done.
I'll be honest. I tried to distract him. I tried to distract him in the middle of him doing that.
Oh, he's back.
By calling his phone, and the moment I called him, his audio stopped. What just happened there?
Did you not hear me at all?
No.
Yeah, you called me. Well, I'm on my fucking phone. So you called me. I just hit mute, and I just kept going. And I think we just lost Gavin. Well, Andrew, I don't know about you, but I can't think of a better place to end it than on Gavin making himself rich.
And that's
Jesus
based
Christ.
off a memory of an image that I haven't seen in over 10 years.
and should never see again. And never should have seen it the first time, for that matter. Oh my God, it's like when I was a kid in high school, it was all about faces of death. Everybody would trade VHS types of faces of death. And now the internet is like every day, every video, every, I guess, scene and every faces of death at all times, everywhere you turn. It's fucking, the internet's scary and gross place.
Oh, I don't think this one will have sponsors, I'll be honest.
Well, I gotta be honest with you too. The more I think about it, I might have been arguing to be contrarian. I'm not sure I want to poop on you. I'm thinking maybe Andrew might be onto something. Maybe it's more fun in theory to have the discussion than to do it in practice.
I would agree with that. I would say let's leave it on the table.
All right.
Let's take it off the table. Let's not leave it on the table. Let's firmly remove it from the table, put it in a trash can, light it on fire. This does not need to be on the table.
Everything's always on the table.
No,
it's
it's
a
not
big
always
table.
on the table.
Listen,
No, it's not.
what if we take it off the table, Lysol the table, and then put it back on a cutting board or some saran wrap on the table? It's still, we've cleaned it up a bit.
Wait, your first thought is to put it on like a food preparation device?
Well, I wouldn't use the food preparation device for food preparation again. I would sacrifice it to this task.
Why bother with a cutting board then?
I don't know. I don't want it to touch my fine china.
I'd be okay with an oven. If we put it in the oven or the microwave, I'm okay with that.
Hold on, Eric's
Anything
typing.
else?
What's this going to be? How did it go from sounds like the best place to end to this? Yeah, he's right. We have gone back in.
We did go back in. I also wanted to get an update from Andrew on Garfield and the Basket Weavers, but yeah, that's a good call. All right, well, here we go. It's time for Andrew to end it, as he does every week. Andrew, take it away.
Oh, what am I? We're ending the show. Is that what we're doing?
Eric, what does he have to say?
What do I have
Just,
to? What
just
do
tell
what do I
people,
say?
tell people to tell a friend to listen to the podcast, to rate and subscribe, and to
Tell
leave a
people to
review.
tell a friend to listen to the podcast, rate and subscribe, and leave a review.
What if they're on an app that they can't review? Like,
Well, then-
does Spotify have reviews? I don't
Yeah,
think
but
Spotify
then
has
that doesn't apply to them. It applies to the other people that are listening.
Let us know what is the smallest thing you've ever done that completely ended a friendship.
Oh, I'd love to know.
Oh,
I'll tell mine next time.
I can't wait.
so I guess you're supposed to tell people and rate and subscribe to the podcast, right?
Just waiting on
What's
you.
happening? Just
Did you say gas?
What?
What happened?
What
What's
happened?
going on? Just end it. Just say thank you. Goodbye. Thank you
Thanks.
for listening.
Thank you for listening,
Thank you for
Eric.
listening.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Eric.
That was kind of unnecessary. That was mean.
What?
Yelling at us?
He's a high-strung dude.
I can tell. You know, I met Eric like 10, probably longer than, maybe 10 years ago. It did not go well. Very awkward exchange between Eric and I.
Andrew, have you ever talked about that bet you did recently to see who could step the least in 24 hours?
No.
Have we talked about that on Face?
No, we haven't.
Okay, here's what we should do. Let's stop this let's quit this fucking podcast because I'm
Okay.
sick of it, so that we can immediately start the next podcast and talk about your McDonald's thing and the stepping thing. And I still didn't get to the thing I wanted to show you guys because I got
right.
off on a whole tangent about my dick or whatever.
Are we in this? Are we in the second one now?
No, we haven't started the second one yet. We have to end the first one yet.
Okay.
How would we know though?
But it'd be a good way to end it.
We just like let me do it. Check it out. Well, oh wow! Thanks for listening to Face. It's a podcast about friendship and how magic. That's a Care Bear.
Doing like a Krusty the Clown thing? What
Yeah,
was
or,
that?
there you go. All right, I think this is the part of the podcast where Andrew ends it. So here we
Where I end it?
Get away.
Yo, you want me to end it?
Eric's written the instructions right there. You see?
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to thank Jeff and Gavin for joining me on another wonderful episode of
Hey, thank
Face.
you.
Thank you.
We learned a lot. We got to see beautiful art. I nearly cried. Gavin's been hitting a piñata for what,
Yep.
50 minutes?
Yep.
Not
least.
winning a single surface. Didn't win a single surface. Just want to point that out once again. Not a single win. I want to. What else am I supposed to do? Tell people to tell a friend. If you have a friend or if you have an enemy and you don't like the podcast, tell the enemy about it. Say it's great. Lie to them. If you like the podcast and you have friends, somebody you care about, tell them. We'd really appreciate it. Leave a rating. 5-star. I mean, preferably 5 or 4 to 5 stars, I guess would be. Do we care? I think we care about the rating, right?
I don't think you should tell people the rating to give. I think you should just say
No, yeah. I mean, obviously, rate from your
honestly.
heart.
Yeah, I
But
would
if
say
your
we
heart was a
easily
5-star,
we
that
toe
would
the
be
line
great.
between a solid like 5 to 6 out of 10 every week, and then you got to obviously translate to the 5-star method. I think it's a solid 3.
It's a solid. We'll just say 5 because that's what Eric.
Yeah, don't-
He says it's 5. Eric
Don't
says
listen
5.
to Gavin. We're gonna get a bunch of mediocre reviews.
Well, I mean that'd be
Subscribe.
accurate though. That'd be the truth.
You're putting it in their head that it's only a 3, though. Put it in their head that it's a 5.
Do you think it's a 5?
Out of 10, at least. But if there's only 5 stars, still use the 10-point system. You just go up as high as you can.
Got it.
As close
Okay.
to the 10.
Yeah, the top 5 stars are hidden.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works.
And
Subscribe.
oh, right, you were doing this one.
Yeah. That's what you threw it in my court. Now you want it. If you want to
I
take
did,
it
I
back,
did.
I'll gladly give it to you.
I don't know. You
can
take
have
the
it.
rock.
Okay. Subscribe on whatever app you're on. In all seriousness, thank you so much for listening. This is such a stupid show that I have so much fun recording with my 2 friends. One friend, one kind of asshole who likes to fart and stuff. We live with it. But
Holy shit! There's only 50 surfaces in this pinata.
yeah, I know. It was a pretty
In the
good
world?
draw, right?
Yeah, it's 50 Xbox Live. I've continued the podcast, by the way. 50 Xbox
Yeah.
Live Ultimate Passes, 25 Xbox One X's, and 50 Surfaces. And the rest are just garbage.
how often does it refresh? Is it like 50 a day or just?
No, it's like waves. I read the rules. I think it's 3 sets of 50 over like 3 months.
So I could be trying to win a bunch of surfaces that have already been won.
Yeah, it's possible that
this is my browser crashed.
Gavin just figured out that gambling isn't worth it.
It works for some people like Andrew Panton.
Oh, as long as you go in accepting you're going to lose, it's great. Gambling's fun. Well, no, I don't recommend it. Don't do it, but it's great. It's terrible, but it's fun. I'm still ending the show, right? That's what's happening? What did I
yeah, we're
subscribed?
Did it end, Eric? Was the end in there?
I think we're good. I think I got the ratings. I got the... No, we're still going... What do I need to say? What am I missing? I think I got the ratings.
No, I think you nailed it. The only thing I was going to add is that, like, if you have an opinion on Eric, we'd love to hear it.
He's typing.
Hold on. He says...
Eric, why don't you just talk? Why are you typing to us? We're right here.
All right, so Eric wants us to end it with this, so I'll just say what Eric said, and then we can just end it, okay? He said, yeah, trying, no, still going, say thanks and goodbye. You're adding something? Why?
I said thanks. I told the people thanks.
You did tell the people
Andrew
thanks.
covered all that. I think he did it.
I didn't say goodbye. Well, I just did now.
You said yes. You were trying for sure. You were definitely still going. Hell, we're still going, so we're doing that.
How long is this exit? Is this the longest exit we've had?
I hope so.
This is like... I feel like this is like 5 minutes of us ending the show.
Well, you could just why don't we just cut it to when Andrew stopped talking the first time?
We could do that.
When did that happen? Like now? Like when I stop now?
Right then. That was it.
Uh-oh, hold on. I got an email. Was it? Oh, it has nothing to do with this.
Oh, dude, thanks for watching Face. Andrew, final thoughts?
Don't have any. Keep up with it, Gavin. Take us to the end.
I realized I said watching. Did I say watching or listening?
I wasn't really listening.
You said watching. He wasn't listening.
Back to you, Andrew.
Not back to me, back to you. I don't want to close
Over to Jeff.
Face.
Well, you got to say all the subscribers.
Oh, right. And thanks for watching. No, we didn't do that. Thank you for listening to Face.
You can technically watch it on the site. It comes up as a video on the site, so that's not incorrect.
Yeah, you can't search for it.
You can watch a black screen or a Rooster Teeth logo or a Face logo or whatever. I mean, I assume you have eyes. Even if you're listening to Face, you're watching something with those eyes, unless your eyes are closed, and then you're just listening to the dulcet sounds of our dreamy voices in your head as they reverberate around. Thanks for listening to Face.
Wait a
survived another episode, as did we.
Second.
My name is Jeff Ramsey. With me, as always, Gavin Free and Andrew Panton. I hope you liked the episode. If you did, tell a friend about it. Go ahead and like and subscribe. And give us a review on Apple Podcasts if you would intend to. And hey, thanks a lot. And as we always say,
well, I'm Jeff Ramsey.
You keep peeing, and Andrew will keep making face.
Oh, my barbecue is broken. I had to get a floor model. Woe is me. It's a pandemic, and I don't have a barbecue. Oh, boy. Things are rough. Let me tell you about my toenail, but then not talk about it. Too much of a coward. Look at my old goddamn toenail. Ah!
Oh, that was excellent, Andrew. Thank you very much. And I hope the rivers of your future success run as yellow as your fetish.
The episode ended. What are you talking? Why are you still... I thought...
You know, I don't think the episode ended because you bleeped...
the outro.
You bleeped all the way through the instruction part.
Well, he was slandering me. What? It's not my fault. Blame Jeff.
Now the audience is going to turn this off and not know what to do to support us.
Like and subscribe. Give us a 5-star review because Andrew will catch you peeing if you don't. Look behind you. It's Andrew.
It is you.
Yeah, what's up?
This is awful.
Yeah, I don't know. What's going on with you?
I don't know. How about this, though? You leave your face microphone, take a step back, and deliver the entire outro through my phone.
Okay. Well, no, I can't do that because I'm using my microphone for the phone.
Oh, it's the same mic?
I probably shouldn't have called you. I'm recording a podcast right now.
We'll just mute your track and play just my track of you. Okay. Take it away, Andrew.
What am I doing? Sorry, I zoned out. I'm closing the show. Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
I'm doing the outro. I'm ending the episode. Eric wants me to end the episode. This is California. Krampus, a.k.a. Piss Boy, a.k.a. Andrew. Thank you for listening to this monstrosity of a podcast where we argued about hats and learned that Jeff loves Mega Red more than any other color. Please rate it 5 stars and subscribe. Maybe DM the podcast to 1,000 people. Maybe do that if you feel like it. We'd appreciate it. Maybe not 1,000. You'll end up in Twitter jail. Thank you for listening.
That was perfect.
That was really good. I like your idea of putting people in Twitter jail by supporting the show. I think that's a great way for our audience to face themselves, get in on the action. Or don't do that if that's a bad thing.
Is the show over? I feel like we ended the show. I don't know. Are we still?
Jeff did that thing again where he took your wonderful outro and just undid it.
Jeff hates me today. I don't know what I did to him.
Eric is now typing in all caps for us to end this podcast.
Okay.
I guess it's time. By the way, I think it'd be about 65 pounds of pennies. So it'd probably cost Gavin a fair amount to mail you $100 worth of pennies.
Oof.
So you should factor that in, Gav.
I like hearing that.
I think we're settled on these details, and I think you've got the go-ahead to get this done before potentially the next episode of Face.
Okay.
Let me know how to help.
Okay.
Like if you need me to send some hamburgers, I will. What is it? Do you have DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever in Canada?
We do, but it's my building. It's complicated.
What, do you live in an insane asylum or something?
I don't trust.
There's puddles of piss to navigate.
Gavin, what if we found out that this entire time we were friends with Andrew, he was criminally insane, and that few times he came down to Austin, he was on a day pass?
What is that? Wait.
To put a label on it, sure, that might be the case, but what does that really change?
It's a good point.
I have never broken the law. I want that on record.
What?
Haven't broken the law.
You must have by accident.
Oh, by accident, sure. Who hasn't?
You're a peeping Tom who watches women pee.
Yeah, that's not legal.
That can't be legal.
That is not true. I did smuggle popcorn into a movie theater. That's probably technically a crime. I'm probably technically a smuggler.
No, that's just policy. That's not law.
Oh.
Here's your homework.
I think it might be law.
It's not law to bring popcorn anywhere.
No, I think it might be law. I think you're not allowed to bring food into that's not from the theater. I think that's a law.
I think that's probably company policy, probably not the law.
I think it's a law. I think I've heard it's a law.
Eric, help us. We're not actually getting any closer to the end, and I don't think we're gonna do it.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to end it.
Do you think that the popcorn is trespassing? Is that where you think it's illegal?
I think that there is a law in which you can't bring food in. I think it's a law. I don't think it's just policy.
We're going to have to get the face legal team on that.
The only law I can think of is if you bring a banned food into a country where you're not allowed to bring that food.
Nah, I think it's a law. I'm pretty sure it's a law.
Eric, you're going to have to chime in on the conversation in order to steer us to the end, because...
Eric, are you a lawyer?
Is popcorn trespassing?
And popcorn is not trespassing. It's not illegal. It's just against company policy. Just want to say thank you, everyone, for listening to this week's episode of Face.
I'm about to do it, and I'm about to do the best job you've ever heard. Real quick question, though. Where do you side on the Andrew is living in an insane asylum and gets out on day passes to come visit us?
I'm with Gavin. Even if we found out that it is true, what does it change?
Yeah. By the way, can we make a Is Popcorn Trespassing shirt?
I think we should.
Okay, I'll ask for it.
I'm pretty sure it's a law.
That should be a shirt, too. I'm pretty sure it's a law.
You guys are just rife with shirt ideas.
Is it illegal to bring food into a movie theater? I'm looking it up.
Of course it's not
Jeff,
illegal.
end this.
What
Jeff,
law is that breaking?
You cannot end this.
I think I have to end it. Here, how about this? Tune in next time to find out. Did Andrew eat the burgers?
There you go.
How did the pencil taste? Is it illegal to trespass popcorn into a movie theater? I'm pretty sure it's a law. Or isn't it?
I think it might be a federal crime.
You're going to want to buy those 2 shirts along with the Russian fuck hat shirt and potentially a black, or probably not red, but maybe a black and white one-of-a-kind face hat. Also, speaking of clothes, I make clothes. Buy some of Jeff's clothes. You wear clothes, I make clothes. That'll be fun. Thanks for listening. This was a podcast. Be sure to rate us 5 out of 10 stars or 10 out of 5.
Interesting. I just connected some dots.
Okay.
Jeff of the Jeff line wants to put the pant line in a museum.
Oh my God.
This is very interesting.
Guys, goodbye, listeners.
A museum is where prized possessions belong.
But I could just make a museum and fill it with shit, and it's not a prized possession because it's in a building called a museum.
You just described the Radio Hall of Fame. It's a fake thing in a basement. Thanks for listening. This was Face.
I thought the show ended 3 minutes ago.
Oh, it's still not over because people keep talking.
Should we end it?
Yeah, I need to go lay down. I almost passed out.
Jeff should close it because he's in the best headspace.
Andrew, before we move on, do you plan on doing the burger thing this week?
Next week, I will do the burger. What, 25, right? Double? I don't remember what I agreed to.
25 doubles.
Okay. Thank you, Eric. Next week, you're going to lose Gavin.
I don't think I will, but I do need I want to watch.
Hey, Eric, I have a question for the podcast while we're on the podcast.
Yeah, sure.
Can we have an Instagram account so that we can post all this stuff up on the Instagram account?
Okay, so here's my question about that. Who's running it?
I will.
Okay.
Or me, Andrew, and Gavin will. We can all just share a login.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Jeff and Andrew, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, yeah, already dwindling.
So Andrew's going to run it.
Is someone peeing?
Andrew's got it.
I think that guy's peeing.
Well, it's something to research. For sure.
I'd agree. Are we at the end now? Is this officially the end of the
I don't
podcast?
fucking know.
I think you got us there, yeah.
I think
How
you
long have we
carried us
been
over.
recording? Eric, you don't like our outros. You have a problem with... Well, wait, what are we supposed to say first?
Look, if he doesn't like that intro, he's definitely not going to like whatever this is as an outro.
Oh, he's just a curmudgeon. He's like, he can't... You know, Eric, he's very cool. He's the kind of guy that wears like a denim vest. He's a ring guy. He can't say he wants to do it because that's not macho. Eric's a very macho dude, you know? Big dog's got to hunt and all that. So, big dog's got to hunt. So he can't... You got to read through the lines with Eric, you know? He obviously he wants to do the outro, but he's not going to come out and say it. Yeah, you got to read between the bars.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to say for the outro again? That's just what I want to know.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
This is for kface.
Do we need to say the name of the show in the outro too?
I think it's up to
outro?
I think it's up to the individual.
If you enjoyed the podcast, tweet us #F, and we'll see it on Twitter.
Oh, and if you are Bill Ripken, we'd love to have you on.
I don't know if we want him on, do we?
I don't know. We could. Well, I'll tell you what. If you're Bill Ripken,
I'd like to send him a shirt.
If you're Bill Ripken, we'd love to send you a shirt and maybe talk to you if you're interesting.
Why don't I just call one of these people and they can do the outro for us?
Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea. Do that.
Oh, I'm getting a call right now. Actually, this is perfect.
Oh, great.
Answer it live.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer it live right now.
And then get a release.
Wait. Okay. How do I do? Hello, 1 second. Oh, I just muted myself. I don't know how. How does
Oh my
Wait,
God.
can you hear me? I've never used this on a phone.
Aren't you a millennial?
All this is going to do is going to end his actual podcast recording.
Hey, Hey, how's it going? We're recording a podcast right now. Are you okay? Are you okay to be on this podcast?
I would love that.
He would love that. What's your first name?
It's Chris.
Chris, okay. So, Chris, I want you to close our podcast for us. If you could, I'm going to give you kind of an explanation of what to say, and then I'll say go, and then you take it away, okay?
This is great. So great.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to need you to tell people to please share the Face podcast with a friend. Please give it a 5-star review. And what's the other thing? I'll thank them for listening. Ask them to subscribe. And
just to tell everybody they know. It's
I got some of that.
We all good? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Thank you all for listening to the podcast. I've been your host, Chris. If you could please subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast, and leave a 5-star review. And thank you guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You nailed it, Chris. That was great. Best outro we've ever done.
Can Chris hear
By
us?
far.
All right, thanks.
Fucking great. No, Chris can't hear you. Would you like to relay a message to Chris?
Just tell him.
Do it.
Tell him Jeff said thank you and Gavin did not.
Oh.
Jeff said thank you, and Gavin said he's not sure about people with the name Chris. He's had bad experiences, but maybe you're okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
But by the way, I was just calling about the hat.
Oh, yeah, they're not for... listen, I can talk to you about the hats. Let's talk about the hats. I got a store coming, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm concerned about legal... It'll be a whole thing. I'm going to call you back after this. Okay, I'm in a podcast right now. You did amazing.
By the way, I know Eric told us 8 minutes ago to wrap up the podcast, but I'm not including the 8-minute discussion about the intro as part of this episode.
We still have 20 minutes of outro to do, too.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, we got to end the show. Forgot that was a thing. I don't know. I have time. I'll think about it. I'll think about what I would propose.
Okay.
For my thing. You know what? I won a bet recently that'll actually help me with this. So this is exciting.
Oh,
I'm ready for you. I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready too.
Oh, while we're talking about bets and ending the show, I had an idea. I was thinking about it at the beginning of this podcast, and I looked it up. The Face podcast Instagram has 1,400 followers, and I was thinking about when part of why I don't know if people know this, but part of why Rooster Teeth was on YouTube is because I saw that we were within like 30,000 followers of Oprah or subscribers of Oprah, and I thought I'm going to make a push to get us more followers than Oprah on YouTube or subscribers, and I did back in like 2008, and but it's part of what drove my desire to put Achievement Hunter on YouTube and kind of grow that. And I was thinking it might be similarly fun with this dumb Instagram account, and if it's not, we can cut this part out of the episode and we don't even have to include it. So I was thinking of who would be good for us to race to try to beat, and it hit me. We should try to get more subscribers or followers on Instagram than Coolio. Do you guys have any idea how many he has?
Oh, he's got to have 6 figures.
It'd be a lot.
I'll say this. The top 4 photos, one of them is him and Snoop Dogg in fancy clothes. One is him and a bunch of lovely women in bikinis at the beach. Here's him on stage with, Fluffy, that comedian that's so popular. Everybody loves that dude, Fluffy.
Okay, Eric has copied and pasted the same thing he just wrote.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take it away, Jeff, in 3, 2.
71.3K. Thanks for listening, rate 5 stars and subscribe. You have to end the show. Thanks for listening, rate 5 stars and subscribe.
Not our worst intro.
Well, it was also not an intro, it was an outro, but thank you for trying.
That's true.
I feel like this show had a good intro, though, as well. I feel like we nailed both.
You're anti-intro.
It didn't have one.
I don't like it, but I'm saying I think we did a good job.
With the not intro?
Yeah, well, it was an intro.
Before you end your... Hold on, I'm adding to the message. Thanks for listening. Rate 5 stars and subscribe. Before you end your recordings, I need an end sync. This isn't part of the show. Why?
I don't think you get to decide what is and isn't part of the show.
Why? Do you keep
I think I do get to decide what's
reading
part.
What I'm writing. This I'm a little bitch baby. I like to suck on boobies and pee-pees. My name is Eric Duty Pants. Why would you write all that?
I didn't actually hear what Eric said because of what Jeff said, so that pretty much sums it up.
I just need a clap sync. No.
Do we all have to clap at once?
Yeah,
Here, I'm gonna count down. I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1. Then we'll clap. And
This is still in the show,
clap.
by the way. This is
no,
still
it's
in.
not in the show.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it
no.
is.
This is, if we're recording,
The
Eric,
show ends.
this is
The show
definitely
ends on the
still the show.
clap. All right, we got this.
Okay, ready? Okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
3. No, hang on. 3, 2, 1.
I hit my extinguisher. I expected to go. You
3, 2, 1, clap. Okay.
This is all. You know when you play
It's
like
exactly what I said. It's exactly what I said.
3, 2, 1,
I
clap.
clapped
always
on
confusing.
3, 2, and 1.
You always
No,
need to
3,
clap.
2,
Like
1,
when you play
clap.
rock paper scissors, is it like are you doing a shoot or is it just at the end of scissors?
Yeah,
You
no,
need
it's
to
a
play
shoot.
rock,
It's
paper,
a shoot. It's like 3, 2, 1, clap is what we'll do.
Yes.
All right,
which is
Eric's-
exactly
okay,
what I
Eric's,
said.
Eric's gonna do it right this time. All right, go for
Okay,
it.
ready?
Wait,
3.
so go or no go?
Yeah, Eric said
For
this
the
is
clap.
this is a live. This is live ammunition here. Go.
I'm not going to say clap. You're going to use my cadence and clap after
Don't-
I say 1. So
don't
it'll be
overcomplicate it.
2,
Okay.
1, clap. Here you go. Ready? 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, I could tell.
Okay.
Why did you do it?
And we were definitely not in sync either. Maybe you should say clap.
Well, no, obviously you're not going to be in sync to each other.
Say
It's just-
3, 2, 1, clap.
Yeah, okay, but then do you clap on clap or do you clap after clap?
We'll clap on clap.
You're gonna clap on clap. Okay,
clap on
you're not
clap.
gonna hear it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it too.
I
Okay.
can do this. This is gonna be
Okay.
really easy. On
I'm
go.
going to say
Are you
clap,
ready?
and you'll clap when I say
No,
clap.
I
but you'll
got
also
Eric.
hear me
I got this. I'm
clapping.
taking control. On go. 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
What? 3?
3,
What?
2, 1, go.
3?
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. How did we not get it once?
Should we talk about our idea before we break? I know Eric wants to go, but should we talk about our idea with Gavin for the cards we wanted to collect, like the mini collection we were going to do, and how dark that went real fast?
Ooh, I mean, I think we could talk about it. We don't necessarily need to touch on the darkness, but if you want to go all the way, I mean, we could.
Andrew and I were talking the other day, Gavin, about, we got this guy Bussy. I think Tom Martin is his name.
the guy who was traded for a bus.
Traded for a
Yes.
bus. I have his rookie card right here in front of me, or his only card. Yeah. And Andrew started looking up other people. There was a guy who was traded for 10 used bats or 10 baseball bats. Was it 10? I think it was
Something
10.
like that. Yeah.
And
That's tragic.
Well, it became tragic.
That wasn't the dark part.
That's not the dark part. He was in the minor leagues, and he got traded for these baseball bats. And unfortunately, I think he got traded to a Canadian team, right? But then he had a felony or something, and so they wouldn't let him cross. They wouldn't let him cross over from the U.S. into Canada, so he couldn't join the team. And so then they were kind of stuck. So then they tried to reverse the trade, but they didn't want him. So then the Canadian team, since they couldn't bring him into Canada to play for them, they didn't know what to do. So they traded him to another team for 10 or 20 baseball bats, right? Which is very funny, except then the next game when he went to the new team, they started playing the Batman theme every time he played. I think he was a pitcher, and it got into his head. They started calling him Batman and Batboy, and it got into his head. And the audience started to heckle him every time he would play. And even I read the umpires heckled him, and he washed out of baseball like 2 weeks later. And then he got into heavy drugs and died of an overdose.
Woof.
Yeah.
That's a woof.
That's a woof. It's sad. It's suddenly not as funny. Yeah.
Is Coolio okay?
I think he's fine. I think he's
Okay,
doing
good.
just
Do we have
fine.
more Instagram followers than Coolio yet?
Oh,
I don't think we're anywhere close. I think we have
Okay.
2,000 or 3,000. but that's a good point. You should follow us, Face Pod, on Instagram. I think we put up our faces, the faces you and I drew. I think today we're putting up Andrew's face.
I think Eric is on his third copy and paste for the end of the podcast. So
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, I guess he's the announcer, not the ender, so I'll do it. Hey, this has been another episode of Face. I believe it was episode 16, but I can never keep that straight.
sorry to interrupt the outro. Just really quick. I just want to just drop this in real quick. I just thought this was interesting.
I need medicine.
So I'm just going to put that there. Just so you know. Okay, sorry, Jeff. Continue. You can wrap it up.
I didn't play. Oh, that's Outskirts.
Yep. I see you, sneaky fuck.
It looks like Andrew played a video game. Congratulations.
No. It looks like Andrew found one of the levels that I'd beaten him at and hadn't told him about, and he went and beat it.
Yeah.
Wait, another one?
No, it's just a better view. It's a more clear view of that. Yeah.
Okay.
I see you.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that's the only one I have a better time?
No,
than
I
you
beat the other one too, dummy. I know you did too.
on? Wait, what? Did you really?
Yeah, I beat both of them. Balls in your court, dude.
Tune in next week on Face for the thrilling conclusion and the court battle.
Eric said that he has the judge's ruling.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
Fuck. Okay, sure.
Why did you yell fuck?
Because is this the end? We should probably wrap this up.
Yeah, hey, thanks for listening to this episode 16 of Face. Hope you enjoyed it. This was the legal episode. And thank you to Andrew and Gavin for continued hilarity. And Eric for doing the bare minimum. And Nick, you're great. And I'll go ahead and say it.
Bare minimum. He got a judge.
Yeah, I know. This is...
Congratulations to
Eric did a great job.
me.
Nick always does a great job.
Great job, Jeff.
I mean, you zoned out.
You did well.
I don't know if you get a great job. You like a 6.5 out of 10.
That was a first successful story arc. I think we should all be very proud of what we've done.
Yeah.
Is that the first one?
I mean, that was like a 3-act story.
Yeah. Until we're on the podcast talking about how the bathtub boat race went. Probably, yeah.
I also have to get back to basket weaving. It's something I've been meaning to do.
There's Andrew and I were talking about this the other day, Gav. Like the world building and the lore of Face for a podcast that's only 16, 18 episodes long it's dense already.
I thought you don't talk to Andrew in the week anymore.
No, we found a kind of middle.
Yeah, it's hard with the playoffs, Gav. Like he's the only person I know that I talk about sports with. Sometimes Eric will text me at night and he'll just be like, how about them Celtics? Or Kawhi's a bitch or whatever. And I'll be like, yeah, and I'll talk to him for a second. But if I'm going to talk about sports, it's got to be with Andrew. And so, yeah, there's a truce, as it were.
The last message from Eric is thanks for listening, rate 5 stars and subscribe. End the episode. What are you doing?
Thanks, man. Thanks for listening. Rate 5 stars and subscribe. Oh, and also, dear Boston Celtics, do not face yourselves tonight again.
Oh, God.
Game 1 was the biggest professional sports face I have seen in a long time, and I had no patience. I had no fucking patience to watch that nonsense happen again. So let's not face ourselves out of the goddamn Eastern Conference Finals.
Eric brings up a great point, and the results of that round will be completely determined by the time anyone hears this.
2 weeks old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm mad about it now.
No, I agree.
With ads, this is going to be 90 minutes.
They're calling it the greatest block in playoffs history,
I don't know about that.
which is a little excessive.
Eric, you're going to have to...
I've never seen worse clock management.
You're going to have to step in, Eric.
Oh, I don't want to talk shit about my beautiful Celtics or any individual.
Eric, help.
God bless them all. But it was rough. It was rough.
Well, thanks for listening to this episode of Face. Rate 5 stars and subscribe. And don't forget to check out the fuck hat shirt that's red. It's the red fuck hat shirt. Go check it out on the store, and you can click the link below. We'll see you next time for Face.
Do you have one, Eric?
I'm not done yet.
Do you have
I'm
that
not done
shirt?
yet. I'm not done yet. No, they haven't sent them yet. For Jeff Ramsey, Gavin Free, and Andrew Panton, we'll see you next time on Face.
What are you going to have for dinner tonight, Eric?
Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine drawing up a play where you just stand still, dribble for 10 seconds?
Oh,
then
shit.
break it?
That's a great question. Andrew.
End this!
Okay, sure. Just a second. Andrew, have you watched the HBO show Hard Knocks?
Yeah, I watch it every year.
I've never seen it. That's a great show.
How early do you show up to a basketball game?
Oh, I show up 45 minutes early.
Yeah, you want to be very early for a sporting event?
Very early. Because you want to. I don't know if everybody does this, but I like to walk the length of the arena. You know, because it's a circle, so you want to see where everybody's sitting, where it is. You immediately find your spot, right? You go in, make sure everything's good there. Then you walk around, you survey all the food, you figure out the very best place to eat. Then you go get that food. Then you sit down and you watch shoot around and like pregame warmups. And then by the time the game starts, you already have pissed, you've eaten, and you're ready for basketball.
Have you ever watched Road to the Winter Classic, Jeff?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's like Hard Knocks, but hockey.
What the fuck? What is going
They
on?
have-
Stop. Stop.
Have you, Eric,
Stop.
have you seen Hard Knocks? It's about the Chargers this year.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I hate the Chargers. Yeah, I don't like them anymore.
Do you like the Rams?
No,
Who do you like in the football?
I like Red Zone.
Eric, what are you
Red Zone
doing?
is a great.
I'm trying to get this to end. I figure if
You're
I answer
having
these
a
questions
conversation.
curtly, it'll be over.
Hard
Goodbye.
Knocks,
Eric?
it's all about, it's crazy. I assume that there are other seasons, but this
do I
season,
kink people?
There's
it's
so many
all,
seasons.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
dude, but
drag
it's
and
all
drop
about,
It's every year.
it's all about Corona
From the
and like
Discord.
how they're restarting
Disable
the NFL
video.
and like in the pandemic. It's
Can't drag 'em
fascinating.
anywhere.
I would say
there's no other
this
channel.
was a weaker
Nuh-uh.
season, Jeff.
You can make a new
if
voice
you
channel.
enjoyed this one.
Yeah,
Drag
Is it
it
over?
in.
Amazon
No,
also,
it has
yeah,
to
it's
be it,
over. Also, Amazon has a football show where they do during the season, which is also
I think
very
we
good.
can.
Oh,
Gavin,
I
if you
would love
just
to see
end
that
your
too.
audio recording, that has to be the end of the episode.
Oh man, that's a good point, Andrew. We're so late. I guess we can't do it. But tell us why you're poor next week. I want to know.
No, yeah, we'll do it next week.
And I want to talk to you guys about a neighborhood and whether the neighborhood is a face or not.
When are we starting next week?
Probably on time.
It'd be really funny if we were late.
Oh.
I don't like all of the content that surrounds the content that isn't in the content. It's inconvenient. It's annoying. The audience is not a part of it.
I'm having a good time.
I guess it is kind of in this one.
So is that it then? Are we done?
I think so. I think we're good.
Hey, special thanks to Andrew for showing up a little bit early today and for Eric for showing up even earlier. I appreciate your diligence and your dedication to the craft.
Anytime, Jeff.
You guys are the best. Some of you guys are the best. Thanks for listening to the podcast.
You got to say that you still haven't said any of the outro.
Yeah,
Why is it got to be me? Why don't you say it?
because you're the host.
Because you're the one who gets paid for making this.
I don't get paid for making this any more than you guys do.
Are we done with the show?
I do it just to hang out with you guys. I don't make any money off this.
Are we done?
Did Eric leave?
Like and subscribe. 5 stars.
They left. They've got a separate ending one.
Are you serious? What is going on?
Should we go in there? End show chat. Is this from last week?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Is it done now?
Hey, we followed you guys over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so, what? Yeah,
No,
is
it's
this the
over.
post
That's
show?
the end of the show.
No, this is the end.
Well, you gotta play us out.
Thanks for listening. Rate 5 stars and subscribe. Tell everyone about Face. Let us know. Follow us on Instagram at FacePod. Bye.
I can't believe we had to chase that guy down just to get the end of the
Jesus
show.
Christ.
Hey, we should probably stop though
Yeah.
before I look any dumber or Gavin's late. Thanks for listening.
What about like Pello? It's like a purple and a yellow.
Shh.
All right. Thanks for listening. Rate 5 stars and subscribe, whatever that means. This has been episode 16 of Face. Thank you for listening. And Nick, go ahead and cut out anything where I look dumb or not super smart Cut out the whole Mandela effect thing because I look dumb in it. Or at least the part where I talk about Dumb and Dumber. I'm misremembering. There's something in the trailer of Dumb and Dumber that's not in the film.
There's something in the trailer of Liar Liar that's not in the film. Also involving plane stairs.
Maybe that's what I'm misremembering.
You ever see the Slender Man movie?
Thank you for watching episode 16 of Face. Make sure to rate 5 stars if you listen to this in a place with stars. Subscribe. There's no bell to ring. Don't do that. See you next week for our 16th installment of Face.
That was really good. I wanted to wait until you finish. When we started the show and I was here 20 minutes early just talking to myself, I was thinking about why is there never a decimal system with 5? Like if you're doing 1 to 10, there's always a decimal, but 5 is always stars. You never see a decimal in the 1 to 5 scale.
Well, because DEC is 10, DEC.
But it's just, if you're going to do a system, okay.
You know what I think we should do?
What?
I think we should end it in a nice, easy way and give Eric some, cut Eric some slack. What do you say?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm being quiet so you can end it.
Okay. I just want to make sure you guys are okay with it and we don't want to torture him or anything. Well, hey, this concludes another episode of Face. Apparently this week, it was largely a movie podcast. Maybe you saw a movie about a kid, little boy, dark hair, probably pale, period indeterminate, but wandering around a house, can't find anybody. At one point, he's behind some sort of a gate. He's screaming to people. He's calling out for them, but they're not paying any attention. They're not seeing him. It sounds like my dog just barked.
There may have been a TV. There may have been a shot with a TV in there too.
Is it possible you're watching a TV movie? Do we have to rule that in too?
It's entirely possible.
Yeah.
I was literally 4 or 5 years old watching this. Thanks for listening to the most broken episode of Face that we could ever have made.
I loved it. It was something. Andrew, thanks for figuring out a way to make it back to us, buddy.
It's no problem. I'm trying to do a bit check. I already forget.
Yeah. Let's see what your final bits are at. You were at like
61.53. Oh, I got bits for days.
Oh,
I got bits for days. This is easy. This is no problem at all.
You only spent like 20 bits or 25 bits, maybe?
Yeah, since I last did my bit check. Yeah, 20 bits.
Wow.
I assumed it would be way more.
I guess not.
I'd be at 0.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
And
this is a great no power. Fantastic. I'm excited to actually listen to an episode because I'm not in part of it. So this is great.
If you're listening to this with power or without power, or you have a butthole, go ahead and like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Leave us a review. Talk about your butthole. Talk about how happy it is when you listen to Face.
Was the butthole stuff too much? I feel like we could maybe trim some of that out. It was a bit vulgar.
No, I think it was more medical than anything.
Yeah.
I don't think it was super.
I think
vulgar.
I'd call it medical. I also think it was obviously vulgar, so it's weird. Like we just kept stacking on. So what do you mean? You think it was It was definitely vulgar.
Nick says it's under the medicine umbrella, and we didn't even mention the part. Eric says nope, all good. We didn't even mention the part where Eric says that pooping is like puckering your lips, which that was a little gross. I thought
it's like a sour, hairy grape.
It seems very confused in what it wants to be.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get rid of Gavin's car.
Okay.
Goodbye, old friend.
Don't worry, you're getting a shiny new car that you'll like even more. I promise.
Does it have any good features? The new one?
It's got everything that the
crab walk?
2013. No, it doesn't have that. But it's got all the features that were invented in the last 7 years that the 2013 didn't have. That's the end of this fucking episode.
I don't think I've laughed so hard in a recording in like 4 years.
Dude,
I had to walk away from my mic at one point because I was crying.
Yeah, that was pretty intense. I
think I can make Gavin vomit next episode. I have a thing.
You probably could.
Yeah, I have two funny-ish things, but they're not vomit funny. But I
this isn't vomit funny either. I just think Gavin's gonna vomit when he sees this.
Oh god!
All right, well that was Face. Rate and subscribe and like and tell your friends and buy a t-shirt for your mom.
Garple.
And Garple and all that other bullshit. Oh, and guess what I just got in the fucking mail? Do you know how I convinced them to make us face baseball bats?
Yes.
at your extreme urging to the contrary. I'm going to hand face every one of them, and they're going to come with a certificate of authenticity. And the certificate of authenticity looks suspiciously like a certain baseball card style, and it has like a little message, and then I'm going to Sharpie sign each one as the authenticity. And those came in the mail yesterday, so I have a bunch of little baseball cards to sign. No, the bats don't come till next year, but I got the cards of authenticity, so I'm going to sign each one.
Takes a year to make a bat?
Takes a while to get them from wherever the fuck they got them from.
Are you going to sign the bats too, or are you just signing the cards?
Yeah, so the bats are like novelty bats, and they say they have like the face logo on the, like where the Louisville Slugger logo is on the fat part of the bat. And then on the bottom, they don't do custom engravings on, like nobody on Earth does custom engravings on bats that aren't full size, I guess. And so I'm going to hand face, just write face, but with the stars on every bat, and then we'll include a baseball card with my signature authenticating.
So wait, it's a small bat?
It's like 18 inches maybe.
And how? So what's the point of it?
So people can buy it.
To hit balls with it, or just to have it?
Just to have it. Just like collectible. Little fun thing.
Why don't just sell the stump, the handle?
Nobody wants to just buy a knob. What are you talking about?
You want me to just sell the knob?
Well, that's the bit that's got the face on it.
It's the whole God. Nobody's buying knobs.
All right. Well, thanks for listening to Face.
Did we do an intro?
Hello and welcome to episode. Yeah, we did. I think, did we? Oh, no, we didn't. Hello and welcome to episode 4. Hello and welcome to episode 26 of Face, a podcast about nothing.
We did for this one.
Nick is saying we did.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Undo it. Undo that.
All right. This is how do you undo an intro? Please forget everything I just said. It no longer has relevance for the purposes of this podcast, which you have been listening to now for the last hour or so. Thank you so much. This has been another Face production. If you liked it, and I'm assuming you didn't, but maybe you did, give us a like or a rate. We love those stars. Give us all 5 of them. We would appreciate it. I don't know where you do that, but the place that has stars. Go to the Star Store, buy us 5.
Do we have an Instagram, Jeff?
Yeah, we do. We have an Instagram.
Oh, wow.
And we got hats in that. Although not yet.
No, we don't have hats.
No, we won't have the hats till January.
Can we? Well, wait. Okay, so that was the whole thing. And I haven't responded yet. Can we pre-order sell the hats?
No. Pre-orders are a whole thing. Let me just, can I just say that my 18 years of this industry and starting the Rooster Teeth store and running it for 7 or 8 years, and pre-orders are a nightmare logistically and legally that you don't want to do if you can avoid it.
Fascinating. It seemed like a great face thing of the best Christmas gift the store has to offer doesn't arrive until after Christmas.
But I think maybe we'll get the Ian shirt, so maybe we'll have that.
Where's the Ian shirt? I don't think I've even seen that.
It's back a bit. It's just like a pocket tee with the Ian face.
Yeah, it's the Ian looking up face.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Ian?
Yeah, that's Ian.
That's his name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess you weren't a part of that conversation.
Where was I?
I don't think you were on that text that Andrew and I had about it.
Oh, well.
Did you want to be? I can. Here's what we're thinking, Gav. We're thinking about naming that character Ian. How do you feel about that?
I think it's great.
All right, we like.
And I'm telling you too, selling these bat knobs. I think it's a great plan.
Nobody wants the knob.
If we can sell, listen, Gavin. I'll say this:
it's a desk toy.
Let me sell the first however many bats we bought, and if I can get through those and there's additional demand, then maybe we'll sell the knobs.
But what if the demand for knobs is so much higher and people are holding out for knobs?
It's just, if people really want the knobs, they're getting a whole bat. What a savings we're bringing to them. We're selling the knobs, but you get a whole bunch of other wood too. What a fantastic deal.
Yeah.
I really want a product called the face bat knob.
I mean, I think we have one. I think it's going to be sold at some point in the near future.
In the next 6 months, you will see a limited edition face bat knobs as signed by Gavin Free.
Were you mad at me for pushing that you had to sign those? I hope you didn't mind. I felt like
No, I was happy to do it. I want it to feel like a special limited edition authenticated thing. It's kind of the whole point of this, you know?
Sure, of course.
So I was happy to do it. I mean, I'm happy right now. We'll see how I feel 200 bats from now, but yeah.
It's sort of funny that I lied and said that you tore your asshole, and then I tore my asshole I'm here weeks later. That was foreshadowing. I didn't even think about that.
That's what's called asshole karma.
Yeah, and it really came back to bite me.
You know who's not tearing their asshole, by the way? Dudes that use bidets.
Can you delete that, Waffle?
Probably could. Give me a second.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Thanks, man. You posted it again.
Just let me push the waffle out because I don't want you to have to look at that one.
I need these saved for posterity because I have to
pushed.
Hey, you know what?
Up on the Instagram by the person that does that. What?
I'm back. I left.
Okay. I guess we should go, right?
Hilarious.
This is
all right.
running long.
I'll be Eric. Stop! It's time. Stop! You're too funny. You're too talented. You're being too entertaining. Knock it off. The podcast's over.
What podcast is he yelling at in this context? Because it's not ours.
That's Eric yelling at us for being too entertaining. It's hard to end. It's hard to end without Eric yelling at us.
Can't do that. It's precious to my heart. Anyway, I figured it out. It's a temporary fix, so I'm gonna take solutions.
That's your figured it out? That's terrible.
No, Gavin.
Oh.
Let me finish, you fucking idiot, once again. I'm explaining my point for the millionth time, and dummy Gavin interrupts to yell at me. That is not my final solution. That fell over
Don't say
immediately.
final solution. That's a different thing, dude. We don't want to be associated with that.
Okay, that was not the fix.
I love how annoyed he gets.
Well, because you're useless. You yell at me for a thing that I'm doing.
We're already over time. Just show me the thing you did.
Now, calm down, Eric. You got another meeting where you gotta go.
Yeah, I have things to do, but I also want to know what it is, and you're just not showing.
Well, I wanted to tell, but Gavin fucking interrupted.
Get on with it.
It's not my fault. You get on with it. Shut up. I put the fire extinguisher is gone. We lost the fire extinguisher, sadly. It is now attached to the mic arm. But we have gained a fridge. My temporary solution to this problem is I have mounted it to my fridge. My mic arm
Your fridge doesn't shut.
The door's open.
Yeah, it is.
Jeff, do something.
Freaking out.
Jeff.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do for this.
What do I do?
You're a straight up maniac. You're a crazy person.
That's worse than the other solution.
No, it's very secure. I've made it through this whole podcast. My fridge has been unplugged. The door is wide open.
That's
my
not
fridge is
good.
now. Well, listen.
Here's what you
I'm
can do.
not shooting air.
All right,
go ahead.
Here's what you can do to solve your shutting the fridge door problem.
No, it's just like I can't shut it with the mic in. I need a new place to put the mic.
No, but I can help you with that. All right, listen.
Okay.
Take the fucking mic stand out, right? Shut your fridge door. Get a hammer.
Okay.
Bash the glass out of the front door of the fridge. Clean that out, and then you can put the mic stand in right through where the glass used to be. Boom, fridge door shut.
That's a bad idea. That's what that is.
Also, do you have fine china in your fridge?
Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Okay.
Well, that'll do it for this episode of Face.
The fridge just fell over.
No. Okay. I thought Jeff had a real tip, so I pulled my mic out of the fridge. The base of the mic is fallen. I'm now just holding my mic stand like a tree. We're fine, though. We actually do need... This is sort of heavy. I probably got 2 minutes before my arm starts cramping up.
And you're going to walk 19 marathons.
No, this is...
You can't hold a mic stand.
No, let me adjust. This is... How do I... Can you still hear me? This is weird. Okay. How do I... I made it worse.
Still hear you like the bit that fell off was where the sound goes.
Stop. Gavin, this is like a fucking exercise machine. I'm
Jeff,
like
end this. Jeff, end it.
It's
gonna get crushed by the fridge.
We didn't even...
Fun.
Dude, he's not even... he's not done. He's got other problems.
Sprung at me.
Canadian man-child found dead in his own fridge.
He can't figure out how to connect the mic holder to the mic stand.
No, I figured that out.
Oh, yeah?
I put this together. Wait, okay. Am I okay? Oh shit! I tried to balance it on the door of the fridge and it just fell.
He's gonna kill himself.
Yeah, I guess we need to wrap it up, and then we have to record another one because Gavin had a robot.
I had a robot. Well, we don't have to. Eric wanted to do two.
Well, we probably should.
Yeah, let's do another one.
Because there's something else we should talk about.
Like what? What do you mean? Well, we're doing another episode. What do you mean? Why are we stalling this one?
No. We should wrap. I had something for the next episode.
But why bring it up now? We're trying to
Eric
close the episode.
says in the chat, we can do 2 next week. It's up to you. But you, in all caps, have to end this one. End this one now.
Well, why? Because it's going to get uploaded in half. So if we go a few more minutes, then if we go like 10 more minutes, it'll be like a normal episode.
All right. And thanks for listening to another episode of Face. I believe this was episode 28, The Bat Fiasco. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe and review and rate and star and print out pictures of the podcast and send them to people and give them to them and say, hey, look at this flyer for a podcast. Nobody's ever made a flyer for a podcast before, but you should check it out. Oh, I know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how dumb Andrew is and understanding what a zine is.
No,
so tune in for the next episode to be continued.
I wasn't listening to your outro. I just want to make sure this is said. I can wiggle my ears.
I can wiggle my ears as well.
Can you? That's great.
Yeah.
No wonder we're friends. I've been looking for an ear wiggler my entire life, and I didn't expect it would be you.
God didn't give me ears like this without the power to use them. I can turn my nose off.
What does that mean?
I can choose not to smell. That's why I don't understand when people's stuff smells bad and people freak out about it. I can just turn my nose off and not smell. And I've Googled it, and a lot of people can do it. A lot of people can do it. The people that know how to turn their nose off are surprised. I don't know how to explain it and don't know how other people can't do it.
Are you just not breathing through your nose?
Yeah, there's like no, there's more than that. There's like little flaps. I can feel them in the back of my nose, and you just move a muscle and they like freeze up, and then no smell gets through.
What are you talking about? Are you a fucking alien from the faculty?
Maniac.
What are you talking about? You can close your nose.
And
no, Eric, we can't end. Do you hear what he just said?
You have to end the show.
He has a nose switch. What are you talking about?
This is insane. He's just talking about not breathing through his nose for a short period of time.
No, it's not. It's different. It's different.
Right, no, he said that it's different. I understand that he said it was different.
But wait, okay, with your nose off, could you take a breath through your nose and still smell nothing?
I don't know. I never tried that.
It's because he's just not breathing through his fucking nose.
No,
the particles land on shit inside your nose.
Have you seen The Faculty, Jeff? You must have seen
yeah. Yeah, I saw it here. I saw it here in Austin.
Is it like that? Is it like that level of nose control? Is that what we're talking for blockage?
I don't remember the nose control part of The Faculty. I just know that like if something smells bad, and it's not just not smelling, because people swear to me that they can still smell something even if they just don't breathe through their nose.
So you've got smell doors.
I got smell doors. Yeah. I've got like barn doors on a camera. I have like smell doors.
I don't think you do have that. I do.
And I guarantee you more people in the comments will agree that they also have smell doors than people that don't understand how teenage years work.
I think if they're at the back of your nose, that's behind all of your receptors anyway, though.
I don't know, dude. I'm just telling you, I can turn off smell and then I don't smell anymore. It's the problem too now is if I search for it, everything's COVID related because of the goddamn COVID thing. But before that, there was a whole thread. I've read lots of like forum threads and stuff from other people that are like, "Hey, how come I do this?" And people are freaked out by it and say they don't know what I'm talking about. Am I the only one that can do this? And then like about 1 in every 5 or 6 people will be like, "Oh no, I can totally do that too." It always weirds me out when people don't understand that you can do it and people don't know how to do it. And none of us know how to tell you how to do it. It's just something that you know how to do.
Of course, the guy with some of the worst smelling farts on the planet is also the guy that can turn off his nose. It's cool.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I can turn this podcast off too.
Can you end this podcast?
Turn the fucking podcast off.
All right, this has been another episode of Face. I believe it was episode 28. Is that right, or 29?
No, we did 28 last time.
29. This has been episode 29 of the Face podcast. I hope you liked it. I hope you're one of the people out there who understands how age works, and probably if you are, you also know how to play hopscotch.
I made the connection. I never made the connection. I get it.
I hope you make the connection to the like and subscribe button. I hope you make the connection to 5 stars. And G, we really appreciate it that you listen to it. And thanks
it's like saying I didn't understand the connection between 22 and 23.
I don't see how that connects
numbers.
at all. No,
I was 27 years old before I realized, wait a minute, this shit's sequential.
I always knew that. That's obvious, but it's a pronunciation of the numbers. to a very specific set of years. And it's not just numbers, it's a word thing and how they are applied to those numbers.
It's literally numbers.
No, but it's the pronunciation of those numbers.
The only numbers you as the audience need to be worried about are the numbers 5 out of 5 stars or 10 out of 10 stars or however many fucking stars it is. Where do the stars come from? Why do we always ask people to rate us with the stars? Is that like an Apple thing or a Spotify thing?
Apple, I don't know.
Yeah, but socks are upside down when you wear them.
What? Is this the Rooster Teeth podcast? What the fuck did you just say?
Like when you're looking at socks, you hold them like opening at the top. But when you wear them, you look at your toe and that's... What? Oh, thanks for...
What are you saying?
Hold on.
Watching.
No.
I'm going to send one more photo just so you can see.
Yeah, go ahead. Send another one. I still have one brief thing I really need to talk about.
What? We're so over time.
Yeah, it's really quick. Eric, you know. I gotta mention this. You know
Go
what
for
this
it.
is.
Yeah, no, go for it. Go for it.
They don't know what it is. We have an amazing community
Oh, boy.
that is absurdly creative and thoughtful, and they've been working. The people on the Discord, some of the people on the Discord, have been working on a project for weeks. Top secret. I have a very small role in it. Eric has a really small role in it. It was their creation. It's so impressive. They made a face Christmas album, like a legit Christmas album. They like changed lyrics around. They got their own music. They had their own recordings. I'm loading up my desktop to post the album art because it takes fucking forever because I'm on a slow machine and it's not going to be here because nothing ever works the way I want. But they made an entire fucking Christmas album. It's absurd. 12 songs.
Is this the last episode before Christmas?
No.
No, there'd be one. Yeah, it is. This would come out December 23rd, I think.
Okay.
I don't know if Eric can back me on that. Is that right, Eric?
Yes.
Nick says yes.
So this would be the Christmas episode. Here it is. Here's the album art, and then I'll post the link. Obviously, can't really listen to it right now, but just we're sharing. It's amazing what they did. They made a fucking infomercial for it. It's fantastic. It's like a whole fucking Christmas thing. I just felt like it was worth mentioning.
The face Discord Orchestra.
Yes.
That looks awesome, and I'm excited to hear it. But what I want to know, there's a better picture of my feet, by the way. Okay. You can see the L and the R.
Some people will be very excited about that.
See, that's upside down now.
What I want to know is how do I fix this fucking, like, am I living in a simulation? Is this the Matrix? Or B, how the fuck do I get past this? Because it's destroying me mentally.
Throw away all the left and right socks and get some universal any foot goes pairs of socks.
Yeah, they made 12 fucking songs.
Fucking 12
Yeah, who cares?
songs.
Your sock thing is fine, Jeff. Like, who cares if you got the left and the right?
It's bothering me.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it would be more interesting if you did flip that coin and it always came up tails.
It would be way more interesting.
I'm doing it. It's the same thing. I'm coming up left every time. Thank you for using the analogy as it was intended, though, Eric. I can tell that my lesson worked with you.
What do you mean?
I bet you're subconsciously looking and glancing at a
I'm
letter.
not. I'm desperate not to do it.
And left always comes before right, so you're just grabbing that one.
Oftentimes, I can't even see the L or the R. I just pick it up randomly, and I go, surely this can't be the... Nope, it's the fucking left.
Do you think Emily is sabotaging you somehow?
How could she control that?
I
don't know.
think she's that detail-oriented.
I thought maybe she was like she had like witch powers or something.
Oh yeah, I think it's more sciencey than that. But I just think that it's a long con. I mean, this has been going on for years, and I just don't think that she would stick through it that long. We're a couple of dipshits is a Christmas song.
They parodied it. They're all related to the show in some way.
We should end this before this becomes the new longest.
It already is, but it's fine.
You got to cut out the first hour because fucking...
No, I think it was really good.
We had updates.
Yeah. Jeff, you weren't here for it. You couldn't hear me. I was saying it was like a choose your own adventure. I was not talking when your thing would light up. It was a whole thing.
Oh, I heard some of that. Yeah.
No, he could hear you.
Wait, he could hear me?
I could hear you fine.
That's interesting. I thought we couldn't hear each other at all. I thought it was two ways. I misunderstood that.
Yeah, because he was responding to you.
Oh, that's less interesting.
All right, well, I'm excited to listen to these Christmas songs and what an amazing community and all that. But I'm going to fucking get up tomorrow morning and I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to get ready and I'm going to put my socks on, my shoes on, and I'm going to grab my left fucking sock from my right foot and I'm going to feel like you guys are bad friends because you did nothing to help.
You talked about it, so now tomorrow you grab the right sock. It's like you broke the curse.
If that happens, I'll do fucking backflips.
Put a GoPro on your head. I want to see the footage, and I want to see how real this is.
Yes. And don't give any context. Like, just for a week, just please do this. Don't explain why you're doing it, and be as irate as you are.
Yeah, every day on Instagram, let's have a video of you putting on socks.
I'll try to remember. I'll put it in my phone.
What do you mean, to remember tomorrow?
I'll put it in my phone.
Just start tomorrow.
He'll be sat there with his right sock in his left hand thinking, damn it, I forgot again.
Sock thing. Sock thing. All right. Yeah, okay, cool. So you said Eric is on this Christmas album?
Yes. He has a small part.
What did you do, Eric?
I think you have to listen to the whole album and find out.
That's a great point.
Did you perform an instrument?
I did not.
What did you do, Andrew?
I did some singing. I did a very brief amount of singing.
Guys, it's getting dark again.
I have an important question for Eric, because Eric likes to yell and he wants this to end, but I meant to bring this up earlier. Do we continue to call it the sewing machine, or do we now call it...
Are you fucking kidding me?
Who's talking?
Me. I don't understand. Can we just wrap the episode? I'm in hell. This is hell. What's going on?
Do you want to wrap the episode?
This has got to be the oddest episode we've had.
Yeah, definitely up there as most bizarre, like front to back.
How do we keep topping that? It doesn't make any sense. All right, so Andrew, you're going to unmute everyone and do a
yeah,
group
let me
outro?
unmute. Let me do the group outro.
Oh, God.
Now there's 2 voices. Now we got 3. Eric, what am I supposed to say again? The other outro? Never paid attention.
Thank everyone for listening.
Yeah, could you just write it? The thing?
Are you?
Read it, or I read it myself? I even brought Nick in here, so I'm going to bring Nick down.
I hate it.
So I'm going down. Okay, so as everybody, this is a visual joke for an audio podcast. I don't know why we did this.
This is what I came into, by the way, earlier. This is what I arrived into.
Yeah, me too. It was a mindfuck for sure.
You know what? That attitude, I'm just not going to say anything.
I came into this, followed up immediately by you guys throwing balls to each other. It was not a welcoming way to enter into the podcast.
Wait,
take it away.
So he's not
oh,
doing
right.
the outro?
So he's done. He's
Take
out.
it away, Andrew, Jeff, Eric, Gavin, go.
Thanks for listening to the Face Podcast. If you made it all the way to here, you're made of Stern stuff. Speaking of Stern, Howard Stern just signed up for another 5 years. I know he's, I was going to call him a competitor, and I thought that's not right. I'll call him a peer, but that's also not right. We are not on the same level. But congratulations to that. He'll be 104 by the time he finishes that contract. Thanks for listening to Face. Oh, by the way,
so
this
gross.
is, I think, the last podcast I'll record in my bedroom.
Oh,
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
As of today, contractor left today. I think before I came in here, I was even painting the ceiling. I'm almost done. Fucking like
they already unwallpapered and stuff. Andrew, where'd you go?
I got it. I got all that sorted out.
I'm dying over here. I'm gonna leave. Before I left, I just had to once again give a shout out and a thanks to Superfan Gus. That's all. That's all.
Well, there you have it. He's gone again.
He fucking left. Again. Just wrap it.
All right. Thanks for listening to another episode of Face. If you did, you have my sympathy.
Back.
We done yet?
Why'd you keep leaving?
End the fucking episode. Jesus Christ. How long is it going to take? I'm dying over here.
We'll do the outro and we'll go.
You do the outro. I'm doing fucking everything on this
keep
podcast.
interrupting me doing the outro.
Okay, well, do the outro then.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Face. I hope you enjoyed it, but I doubt it. Hey, check it out. It's 2021. We're off to the races. I wish I could say it's going to get better from here, but at best, I think it's just going to get weirder. But tune in to find out next week, or don't, whatever. I'm not your dad. As far as I know, I'm certainly not your boss, so I can't force you to listen if you don't want to. This is America. It's a free country. Probably a free country wherever you're living too. I don't presuppose that everyone that listens
Andrew
to the show
is right. This is too long. I don't know how this isn't wrapping up.
And that's Face. Thanks for listening.
Wait. Before you wrap up the show, you brought up waffles before, Jeff, with the waffle bomb and everything. It's very dangerous. And the coffee as well is that's an intense moment. It's a little, some of the things on the podcast, a little dangerous, high stakes. So I went back. Do you remember when we did Fluke Face, or when I did Fluke Face, I guess? And we had the other people playing as us.
Yeah, it was when you did that was the radio play.
Yeah, where we took the transcript of the episode, casted people, in different roles, just with like the danger of everything. So I went to the company and I got a stunt double, and outros have been deemed too dangerous for me to do. That's a high risk scenario. After the waffle thing, I just got to be really safe. So I got the fluke face me, and they're gonna fill in for the outro because it's high stakes. It's dangerous.
Is this the thing you asked Eric for, where he said what color?
No. Completely different thing. I'm gonna go. You guys can do the outro. It's just a little dangerous. Good luck with it, though. Have fun.
So Andrew has joined a new Discord account called A New Pantin.
Is this Andrew?
Hello?
Right.
Hi. So I'm supposed to be here to stuntman for Andrew.
Is this live?
Is what live?
Oh,
Yeah.
so
I mean, I'm a real live human. Is that what you mean?
You're responding to me and the words that I say.
Human, is your name also Andrew?
No. My name is Evan.
Well, I didn't ask for your name. It says it was Andrew. Okay.
Why do you sound so much better than Andrew?
Yeah, what's the deal? Hey, do you want to be on our podcast? Do you want to replace... Are you Canadian?
No, I'm American.
You're American, you say. Interesting. So
Good, even better.
Import issues. Do you wear pants?
Can we please wrap up this episode of this podcast? Can we please do the outro, please?
And Andrew Evan, take us out.
All right. So that was face. Congratulations on facing your co-cast members there, Andrew. And I look forward to being a steady member of the cast from here on out.
Eric, how you feeling about your dick being out?
I think this has been a great episode of Face. I want to thank everyone for tuning into episode 34. And I want to say thank you for everyone who made the bats such a success. Wow, incredible stuff. Don't
How
forget
far?
to...
When does this air?
2 weeks from now.
In like
Okay.
2
We're
weeks?
not that far ahead.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We will be
We're not
so,
that far... Hey, man.
Yeah,
we're that
but
far behind. We're not that far ahead. Come on.
The way our dumb shit works, we'll be so far past knobs in 2 weeks. We'll be talking about some other dumb shit. We'll be trying to sell Gavin's magic mushrooms or whatever.
Biohazard. Are we just doing 1 or 2 today?
No, we're just doing one. I gotta.
Yeah, it's just one, and we should end this one.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Hey, thanks for listening to another episode of Face. I believe it was episode 35, but it also could have been episode 38.
No, it's
Either
35.
way, it was 35 is what I'm hearing potentially. Probably not 38, probably 35. Like and subscribe. I don't know why I say that. This is not on YouTube, but give us all the stars and leave us a review, and be sure to let us know who you think we should own every basketball or baseball or sports card of.
That's a great call. Also, I'm looking to sell, not the Rooster Teeth store, so interested, let me know.
Oh yeah. Also, bats are out of stock. The hats are also the Russian fuck hats are out of stock. But we do still have Ian shirts.
That is true.
So if you wanted to pick up an Ian pocket tee, they're still available in the store.
Can I have a hat, Eric?
Yes.
Okay, let's end the episode. I think we covered everything I wanted to talk about. Basketball cards are getting real dark for me. I need to get out of that. It's starting to destroy me. And Gavin, you got anything else?
No, just the outro that you're about to do.
Yeah.
Okay, Andrew, you want anything else you want to cover? Any more knives in your back or anything? Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening to another episode of Face. I believe this was the 36th episode. And gosh, if you're hearing me say this right now, that means you listen to the whole episode. And we sure appreciate that. It's your support that allows us to continue and to help grow our little friendship through this podcast. And I know I'm speaking for the other guys here, but I just want to say we really, really do appreciate your support. We love you so much. And if it weren't for you listening to it, we wouldn't be able to do this, and wouldn't be able to afford things like porta potties to send to people's houses, I'm assuming. So take that love and like or energy or whatever if you liked it, and tell somebody about it. Tell a friend. See if you can get somebody else to subscribe to our podcast.
You mentioned how many stars they
should.
should leave, Jeff?
I will. I'll get there. Give convince somebody to listen to an episode or two. Maybe your favorite one out of the 36. A lot of people like episode 16. I know that was a particularly popular one. And tell a friend, tell a family member. If you like the show a lot, you could support us by buying a T-shirt or a fuck hat. I'm wearing one of the Russian fuck hats now these days. I got one in the mail, and I didn't think that it would fit my head well. But I'm surprised to say, Gavin and Andrew, it does really well, and it's actually become my favorite hat. Yeah, it has replaced my Jeff hat that I used to wear. So the Russian fuck hat's my #1 hat, and I have gotten some compliments on it. Oh, and I meant to tell you that Marcus Andrew, I did a photo shoot today, and Marcus was there, Marcus Laporte, and he told me to tell you thank you for the incredibly kind stuff you tweeted to him.
Andrew, what does Fortnite mean?
It's a video game. Can't trick me.
Eric wants to stay.
Do you?
Yeah, no shit. Everyone's just sitting quietly.
Really not-
Everyone is being quiet.
I was reading what you were typing, you lunatic.
This is unlistenable. Everyone is sitting quietly.
'Cause we're all
Everyone's
listening
sitting
to you
quietly,
type.
and then Gavin goes, Andrew, what's Fortnite? And he says, a video game, and then we're back to silence.
Yeah.
Insane.
No, I answered the question.
Insane.
Then you said you were typing, so I was just waiting to see what you were typing.
We're an hour in. What
Yeah,
did you think I was going to say?
We're good. We're done here.
And
Something really
goodbye.
funny.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Face. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time where Andrew eats salad. Bye.
Sour cream, yeah.
Pick a baseball card, Andrew and
I feel
Gavin,
like
so
I
we
picked-
can get
Alright.
this going.
The Zimmer Zone.
What'd
I
you
feel like
pick?
I'm all in on the Zimmer Zone. Oh, I have to
Which
pick
one?
a specific Zimmer? That's
Oh my
impossible.
Pick the Phil Collins one.
That
It's
is
a card.
impossible, Jeff. He's a man of my heart.
You got to pick. We can only
Oh,
pick
man,
ones.
can't
We're
we
only
just
collecting
own
ones
all the
then.
Don? How many cards does Don Zimmer
No,
possibly
that's too
have?
much. Dude, there's 4 fucking million of that 1991 Topps 40th anniversary
Okay,
Don
but-
Zimmer card right
Yeah,
there.
but how
4
many?
million
You can't have
in the
more
world.
than 5 variants.
Gavin, pick one of the 2 Zims.
Are those
top or
our
bottom
only
Zim.
managers?
Wait, I can't pick the Phil Collins serial killer one?
Oh, Dave Johnson? You
No,
can pick
no,
Dave
the
Johnson.
red one.
Absolutely.
The Zimmer one.
Oh, no, that's a 1950s card. That's got value.
Oh, okay.
That'd be hard to find. All right. Well,
It,
cool.
is, it means 14 nights.
I'm with Eric. What do you mean? This is a terrible podcast.
I'm waiting for you to end it.
This is the episode where it went to shit. Okay.
Say that every-
Thanks a lot. It was a
How
good
did it
run.
end? It's
Yeah, I
37.
feel like it's ended 6 times. This is why I've been quiet every time. I'm waiting for you to do the outro, and you just don't say anything.
It's weird that you try and end it, and we all sit in silence, and then you're like, it didn't end. Let's keep it going.
You do that, Chet. That's your outro.
I just want an answer to the
we
Zimmer
have to
Zone.
deliberate on it. We'll have an answer next week. I mean, if we want to get into card issues,
I'm just impatient.
Jeff,
We've been talking about it forever.
Have you used the spreadsheet I sent you? Yeah, exactly.
I need to use a spreadsheet. You're right.
So we're voting here. Is that what?
So yeah, so this is what I think we could do. This is what I think makes the most sense. We'll go Jeff, Gavin, then myself. Jeff and I will go. We will deafen ourselves. Gavin, you make your vote. You say you.
But what am I
voted
actually voting
in
for?
the general? Who will vote or who will have to sign
Got it.
300
All right.
of the cards? That's phase 1 is this. So Jeff and I will deafen ourselves so we can't
Okay.
hear. You say who you're voting for. Then you just post in general that you voted. Then you deafen yourself, Jeff. You undeafen yourself. You say your vote, and then I'll do the same, and we'll just go through. And then Eric can tell us what the votes were because we.
All right, so I'm gonna take my like my headphones off right now. Then, and when Gavin makes a
Why would you take? There's a.
No.
there's a button you can
Deafen in
click.
Discord,
Oh,
and then
okay,
I can
I'll do
see that you've done it.
okay,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna deafen.
I vote Jeff.
Okay.
okay,
Okay. So Gavin has voted.
okay.
And now Gavin, you deafen.
And now it's my turn to vote.
Yeah. Go ahead and vote.
Okay, I vote for Gavin.
Okay. And you can deafen now, Jeff. Okay, Andrew. Who do you vote for?
Okay, well, here's the thing. I orchestrated all of this. I made a private text deal with both Jeff and Gavin to vote for the other guy. The thing is, since I organized all of this, the most obvious face thing to do would be they both vote me, because then I just fucked myself and created this whole situation where I now have to do the most work. So it really becomes a question to me, assuming they both are going with the deals we made, of who do I want to go in the next round against, and I'm going to have to say Jeff, because the man can't even put on socks. He's incapable of cutting his nails.
So your vote.
So assuming this doesn't... My vote is for Jeff.
You're voting for Jeff.
Yeah, but I see no way in which they don't just ignore the deal we made and vote for me.
Okay, so your vote is for Jeff.
My vote is for Gavin.
Your vote.
Sorry. Vote is for Gavin.
Now your vote is for. So when I asked you 3 times if your vote was for Jeff, and you said yes every time.
No, I wasn't.
What
yeah,
you meant
I
is
wasn't-
that was not your vote.
I wanted. No, my vote is for Gavin. I want to take Jeff with me to the next round, assuming that.
Okay,
they
so
didn't,
your
go
vote is
against our
for
agreement.
Gavin.
My vote is for Gavin. Yes. I'm
Okay,
voting
you're
Gavin to do
locked
the
in.
300.
I've let them
I'm
know to
locked in.
undeafen.
I'm undeafened.
That
okay.
took so fucking long, and then when I asked him 3 times, is this who you're voting for? He told me yes over and over, and then I said, are you sure? and kept going, and then he went, wait, hang on, and then he changed. So,
What? All right, hold on. Before we get any further in this, so we've all voted for round 1.
Okay.
This is for the sap sucker idiot who's going to have to sign their name 300 times, right?
Yes.
Don't you think this would be a great place to end the episode?
Oh, a cliffhanger?
Cliffhanger?
Wow. We've never done it. Have we ever done a
We've
cliffhanger?
never done it.
What an unsatisfying ending.
Yeah, I feel we have to reveal this vote, and then
I think we
maybe
will
the
reveal this
opening
vote
of the
next
next.
week.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wow.
No, because what if? Here's the thing, Jeff. The problem with that fucking vote is we don't know. We don't know if it's split. I mean, we could have a tie
It's true,
vote,
but it's
technically
only annoying. It's only going to be a problem for the audience. We're going to find out the answer immediately.
That fucking sucks.
It doesn't inconvenience us in any way whatsoever. It only.
I don't know. I think
Okay.
that's placing the audience on the wrong side of face.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we got to.
All right. Well,
I feel like we got to.
I was.
Why don't we
Wait. Can we take a vote
Yeah.
on if we should reveal it now or in the next episode?
All right, you guys deafen.
No, there's no deafening. You can just tell
I'm
us.
gonna deafen.
No, don't deafen.
All right. So
No!
so yes. It. What does the vote mean? Is yes we reveal or yes we hold? Yes
Okay.
we reveal. What?
Okay.
Do you want to reveal the vote now or next episode?
All right, Gavin, go.
Well, wait. Just before we
Well, Andrew, go. What?
go ahead, Gavin.
Is it public vote?
Yeah, public vote. Absolutely.
I vote we do it this episode.
Okay, Andrew.
I vote we do it.
Okay, Jeff.
I vote we do it this episode.
You vote you do it this episode?
Yeah.
What was the point of all this?
Well, I was already
why did we do
outvoted
that?
2-1.
Why? I
and-
have a dude. I'm in this. I have a
Stick
vote.
to your
We should have
guns.
deafened.
and
Jeff, I have a vote.
oh, okay. Well, hold on though. But then here's the thing. I was only going down this road playing devil's advocate because Gavin liked the idea.
All right, let's reveal it now. Apparently, Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
1 second.
Wait, what would you have voted
Do we
for?
have?
I would have voted for whatever Jeff voted for, so that way it had to come down to Ben, a guy who is just here to record the episode.
I vote no.
It's too late. The
It's
vote
way
has
too
been
late.
cast.
It is way too late, Jeff.
Do we have a decisive vote
Yep.
on?
Hey, before you get
Okay.
to the vote, can I reveal a secret that I bet you guys didn't
Yeah.
know?
Yes.
While we've been sitting here this entire podcast, I ate an entire salad, and I don't think anybody heard me or knew it.
I heard it.
I think you're out of your fucking mind because I was going to come on earlier and just say, why are you eating on the podcast?
Yeah, there was definitely one thing you said that was like,
You know.
you timed the rest of the chews pretty well, I gotta say.
Thank you.
I feel like for this episode especially, I'd love to get our producer's opinion on how this one went.
I missed most of the first one, and I am more exhausted from this one than I am from our typical 2 shots. Like, if someone were to ask me, hey, did Andrew end up liking the salad cream? I would have to answer, I think so, but
It's okay.
But I'm not sure.
It's fine. I feel like I was clear on that.
Now listen, I'm not for the comment leavers. I've made that clear, but I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see what everyone is going to have to say about whatever this episode is, man.
I don't know, that sounds pretty pro comment lever, Eric.
For episode 39 of Face, I'll say it. I'm pro comment lever. So I don't know, man. This one is out there. Jeff is just like it. Jeff is in like big spurts of not saying anything. It is so unusual.
I like that Jeff went silent for like 4 minutes. We went silent for 10 seconds and he was livid.
Because there was still conversation flow going with you two idiots. I was silent listening. You guys were silent sticking your fucking thumbs up your ass waiting for Jeff to make people fucking laugh. God damn it. Fucking
I don't think
anus.
I got an answer. Would either of you,
You
have
didn't
picked
get
a
an
child
answer?
at any point?
You didn't get an answer?
No.
Oh, that was not. Oh, you poor little boy. Oh, fucking Andrew, please let us give you an answer. What would you like an answer on? Let us be clear and succinct, so you don't. So there's no ambiguity in the answer. What would you like an answer on, pal?
Would you have kicked the kid? In
No.
context.
You don't kick kids unless you're a
That's
kid.
good life advice.
The day you turn 18, you relinquish your ability to kick kids. So let's recap. Andrew, let's see. We picked a card. We don't know what it is, but you and the audience have known for a week. You're way more. This is the dumbest we'll ever be about our own podcast ever, probably. This moment in time right now, the entire world is smarter about us and our lives and our podcast than we are. We couldn't be further from smart than this fucking moment. I have no idea what we're collecting with Don Zimmer. We don't know if Andrew liked the fucking salad dressing or not. Nobody knows.
I did. I did. I've said it so many times.
We think Andrew might have been trying to admit to committing a crime, but then at the last second, he backed out and changed the narrative. Like, that's crazy. I didn't kick him. You would have kicked him, though, right? I mean, I wouldn't have been crazy to kick him. Anybody would kick the kid, right? We would all kick the kid. Why wouldn't everybody else kick the kid? I mean, I didn't kick the kid. Obviously, Andrew kicked the kid and buried him in the woods. We got to get to the bottom of that. What else did we cut? What else happened this week? Oh, Andrew cheated the system, and he has to sign his name once.
What? Oh, yeah, I didn't cheat. That was luck. Natural luck.
If podcasts could have thumbnails, this would be a nice salad on a table and then just a load of squirted out salad cream just on the floor in the street.
But Jeff, you don't have a porta potty, so be happy about that. That's not, hey, you don't have that.
If you're a Canadian kid listening with a footprint on your solar plexus, feel free to write in.
Yeah,
let us know.
Let us know.
He's kept the sweater as evidence.
Does your chest have a backwards Nike swoosh on it forever? Do your friends call you Waffle Peter because there's a waffle print permanently on your chest? Is your hip hop name Waffle P?
Oh.
5 stars.
My brain hurts.
Rate and review. Or whatever. Who cares? Buy a hat or don't. I don't care. Tune in next week. Don't tune in next week. Fucking throw your computer in the river. I don't know. Fucking.
Are the hats back on sale? I asked that before. Are they back? I don't know if they're back yet.
This would be a great season finale.
Season.
So are we just not going to address the Andrew's name?
We talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, there was
because Eric would be telling us to end it at this point.
Yeah,
the whole reason we recorded this early.
No, it was for the porta potty. It had nothing to do with
it had nothing to do with your name. So we got that.
But Andrew just, when our power was off, Andrew just made, because the person who edited episode 38 of Face didn't have time to upload it before the power went out, and just it was sat there on a computer that couldn't be turned on, I assume, and internet that didn't work. So Andrew made a small piece to go up in its place, letting people know that it'll be delayed.
I did. Once again, very courteous person, thinking about everybody else.
What did you say in that piece for the people that are listening now that may not have heard it?
Well, I may have revealed or claimed that Andrew Payton is an alias, and like stage name of sorts, and is not my real name. My real name, and the proposed audio, the Raymond Somer. I don't see why this is crazy.
I played that to Meg, and she was just like sat back, just like listening. When you said that, she like leapt forward on the couch and was like, "No, there's no way."
Yeah, it's a thing that happened.
And I was like, "There's no way."
Well, maybe, how do we want to do you want to ask questions about it? Because I feel like there's doubt by both of you. Independently, I got a lot of suspicion. Understandable. If it was a bit, I would say it wasn't a bit. So I get it.
Wait, are you telling us how you're going to lie about it?
No, I'm saying if I was doing a bit, if this was a bit,
you would lie and say it wasn't a bit.
I would claim it wasn't a bit. So I understand the suspicion.
Which makes it difficult for us to get to the bottom of whether you're actually named Raymond Somer or not.
Yeah. Because if it was a bit, I'd say it wasn't a bit.
But you already had that Twitter account?
Yeah. Well, I had... Okay, so do we want to get into the history of all of this?
Is this for next episode? We're like
Are you maintaining that you were born Raymond Somer, not Andrew Payton?
I'm saying it's not impossible.
We're going to get nothing out of him, Jeff.
Eric, what do you think? What's your pick on the?
Well, guys, thanks for listening. Face, we're really happy that you made it all the way to the bitter fucking end of this goddamn show. I hope that you had a lot of fun where Jeff put on the right sock and Andrew's gonna eat salad. He didn't know what Y2K meant, wacky stuff. In the next episode, even wackier. I hope that you guys will stick around for the ultimate episode where Andrew eats salad. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time on Face.